Good morning, all of you. Now, some basic questions. How many of you found out the questions that I asked you on Saturday or Friday? All the questions. So, anyone making all the questions? List of questions? Yes. How many questions did I ask you? 18 questions. 18 or 17 questions. Okay. Yes. Now, Deepthi will tell us the answer to that question. CPCB is created on which act, Deepthi? That was one of the questions. PM fund was created on the basis of what? That was one more question. Yes. Bluetooth 5.0. That is one more question. Yes. Near field communication, Bluetooth technology. What is the difference? These are the basic questions I have asked you. So today also I will be doing the same. So if you can write down all the questions and if you can work on them for 1 hour at least or half an hour, whatever you are comfortable with. Questions will probably come from these areas, right? So I am not saying guarantee and all those things. I am saying probability. Probability is very, very high that if you focus on these areas, right? So one such area is NFTs. What are NFT? Non-fungible tokens. So full form all of us know, right? Very easy. Now what is NFT? Now yes, come, yeah, okay. You have to remember two things. Experience cannot be replaced with knowledge, right? You assuming things is one thing and knowledge is one thing and experience is one more thing. So I will highly recommend you to work on these areas. Take them very seriously, and when you see the similar questions in prelims papers, you will be very, very happy. Yes. Yes. CPCB was created on which act? Is your name Deepthi? Is your name Deepthi? Sorry? Didn't I mention the name Deepthi? Smartness is one thing, over smartness is not appreciated. Yes, Deepthi. Sorry?
I remember it as Environmental Protection, but it's under the Air Act.
You remember it as Environmental Protection Act. It is under Air Act. Okay. Yes.
The Water Act 1974.
Water Act 1974 leads to CPCB. Sure.
Yes, sir.
Not 72. Environmental Protection Act 1972. Water Act. So how many of you think it's the right answer? Yes. Good. NGT is created on
National Green Tribunal Act.
National Green Tribunal Act 2001 or 7, you don't remember. Okay. Okay. Right. So see, in the similar way you have to work on these questions, because static area everybody know that questions will come from Lakshmikant. Yes, the other areas are the things which are continuously in the news that we miss, are the important areas to focus upon.
Lokpal, I wanted to start there. Lokpal doesn't take suo motu.
Lok-
It has the authority to call anybody.
To witness. So Lokpal is very, very important. As I told you, Lokpal doesn't have the suo motu ability. Yes, see again you have to understand, if a question is very direct, not only you, everybody will be able to answer them, right? So if a question is from the remotest corners of the syllabus but which has logical implications, that will be picked up by UPSC. When you solve mocks, those are the questions that you feel very comfortable in answering, then your confidence will grow. Yes, I don't need you, anyone will tell you Attorney General is what. Yes, but if a question comes, can Attorney General attend the sessions of the Parliament? That is when your confidence will grow, right? Yes, I know polity in depth. Not only that, I know Attorney General is the first law officer of the country. I know he has the power to attend Parliament sessions, but he doesn't have the right to vote. So those are the trivial details that gives you a lot of confidence. So in the same way, we will see around important questions, right? So state resolutions on center laws are fine. Now, what are the resolutions or what are the laws that are in the news apart from the ones mentioned in the article? See, I have an objection with the central law. I have an objection with the central law. I can pass a resolution in my state assembly against that particular thing. So, Citizenship Amendment Bill, we have seen Kerala and other states doing the same. The 3 Farmers Bill, we have seen Punjab doing the same. Yes. So, what are the other courses that are available to the states that I don't like a law that central government has passed? What other solutions do I have? It's passed. Bill has been passed, right? Yes.
They can ask president and make a law overriding.
They can ask the president to make a overriding. The bill has been passed and it's an act now. Act means president has given his assent. So then president cannot create a overriding provision, can he? Does he have that power to override a parliament act? Yes, Yashashwini? Can president stop any act from taking place? He can stop a bill of pocket veto with pocket veto. Once it is into an act, that means he has given a permission. Now can he stop it? Who has the power to stop it? Probably Supreme Court. So only legal measures are available to the state governments, and it's not something new. As for example, National Investigation Agency Amendment Act, Jharkhand government went to Supreme Court citing that that act violates features of federalism. Now, why features of federalism are important? Basic structure doctrine, and basic structure cannot be amended. Which judgment says that? Keshwananda Bharati judgment lays the groundworks, and subsequent judgments also reinforce the same principle. Basic structures essence cannot be amended. Yes or no? So simple question in the prelims like, Parliament doesn't have the power to amend all the articles in the Constitution. Parliament doesn't have the right to amend all the articles in the Constitution. Yes, Sharad?
The Parliament can amend all the articles in the Constitution provided
It doesn't affect the essence of the basic structure. That is a simple question. Yes. So, see, in the prelims, you need to be very crystal clear. Parliament has the right. That is what Keshwananda Bharati judgment and other judgment says, right? It can amend, but the thing is, are you amending to change the essence or not? You can enhance it, right? I can amend an article and enhance the secular principle or federalistic principle, then that is valid. Clear? Yes?
Can state resolutions be taken by central government?
Can state resolution, again it doesn't have a overriding clause, right? So they will be respected or discussed. I don't see, again, when the state passes a resolution, it doesn't have the power to not implement it, right? As I told you, CAA still will be implemented in Kerala. Whether Kerala likes it or not is Kerala's problem, not center's problem. So center won't involve, the other way is true. States will take them to Supreme Court. Okay, see, again, simple example, Bihar, Punjab. Punjab has passed the Farmers Bill, right? Okay, they have passed a resolution saying we will give more than MSP. So MSP is something that is decided by center more or less. So farm bills are amended by center. So if center is saying this is a benchmark, you can do anything above that benchmark. Only when you come below the benchmark, you are violating the law. Are we clear? So center laws cannot be overridden by state governments. But there is one small clause in polity. When will state laws prevail over central laws? How many of you know the answer? When will state laws prevail over central laws? All of you know the answer. Just think about it. Vaibhavi, all okay? Yes, okay, fine. Like you are looking into the abyss. I don't know what happened. Yes. Hope are all okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have water. Relax. Right. Yes, Harita, when will central law will be overridden by state government? Yes, I will give token numbers to stand on the steps 1 2 3. Okay, with or without chair is your option. With chair, probably force will be more, kinetic energy. No, not these stairs, the 4th floor, the other building. Yes, Vishwanath, Vallabh. It's a matter on state list and okay. If 2 or more states come together and ask the central to pass a bill, can central pass a bill on state matters? When 2 or more states come together and ask the center to pass a bill, can center pass a bill on state matters? Yes? It's overriding the state, right? I'm asking the opposite. Yes, Rajani?
Sir, if the bill is passed by the
State Assembly.
And the governor reserves
The
it
bill-
for the president assent, then it will prevail over the center.
And if the president gives the assent, then central bills will be overridden by state governments. So whenever a state government passes a bill and that the bill is reserved by the governor for president's signature, and if president gives the sign, then that bill will have the power to override similar provisions in central law in that particular state. Yes, basic polity. How many of you have read Lakshmikant for 4 times? Don't raise your hands, please. Yes or no? Okay. Are we clear? Yes. See, that is where difference in current affairs comes from. Polity, current affairs, something is happening. Don't read current affairs. Go to the static. So whenever you see a polity question in UPSC paper, probably it is in the news because of some current topic. The opposite is true for economy and environment. Are we clear? Yes. So no prelims questions in this particular article, but it's important more or less for mains per se, right? Privacy rules, privacy judgment. What are the importance groundwork laid by privacy judgment, the Puttaswamy judgment. Now we have discussed this, the term leader of opposition. Yes, what is the importance of leader of opposition? Where all does leader of opposition come into the picture, and what is his role? So it can be a 10 marker, it can be a prelims question as well. Yes, does the selection of CIC or CVC entail leader of opposition? Yes, for what? CIC or CVC? C, some C. Okay, yes, okay. All 4 options will be with C. If you go to the exam hall with the talent, it will be some C. All 4 will be C. Then you will see and come. Okay. So don't do that 10th class tricks. Okay. All those days are gone. 10th class, fine. A, B, C, D, some C. Okay, it must be C. Okay. UPSC is smarter than us. Okay. Yes. Leader of opposition in CVC. CIC, not in CVC. Bhumi Sparsa Mudra. Yes. Like this is what Bhumi Sparsa Mudra by Gautama Buddha. Okay. Yes. Harita, Bhumi Sparsa, Bhumi is down there. You don't have to go there to check. Okay. Yes, please. This is what Bhumi Sparsa Mudra only. Okay. For both. Okay. Leader of opposition is equal to cabinet rank. Parliament, if you take at the central level, leader of opposition in either house is given the cabinet rank. Sure. Which provision in constitution guides that? Very good. Leader of Opposition Act 1971, not constitutional provision. So it's an act that guides the provisions of leader of opposition. But all the constitutional bodies, some of the constitutional bodies have election in relation to leader of opposition. So we read polity and we move on, right? We don't stop and think. That is what I said, batch them together. So when you read all the constitutional bodies, one of the identification marker is is the leader of opposition involved in this particular arena or not? Now, is there a benchmark that someone will be appointed as leader of opposition by default?
Party has to get 10%.
Party has to have 10% seats. At least quorum should be there for that respective party, and the leader of that party can be elected as leader of opposition. Then it will become mandatory. If no party is having more than 10% of the seats, then it's a discretion. But still Supreme Court intervened and said you have to appoint someone as leader of opposition. So that is where magnanimity of Aam Aadmi Party comes into picture, right? It had 67 seats out of 70 in Delhi. Still it has appointed one of the three leaders as leader of opposition. Whereas in central government we waited till Supreme Court's intervention, because not because of politics but because of important bodies like CVC. CVC pakka? Sure? CIC? Information Commission. Will you find out? Yes? Right, this article is about Lieutenant Governor and the elected government of Delhi tussle. This is an expected 10 marker for mains GS paper 2. Okay, if it becomes an act, it is definitely a important provision. Now, who should prevail is a basic question, as all of you know, governor versus the elected government. So elected governments should be given more discretion, more power. Now again, don't follow everything for prelims purposes. This is more or less for mains purpose, because it is still in the discussion stage, right? It has to become an act, then only it will be discussed. Okay, now prelims question wise, what are the powers that are not there in the hands of the Delhi government? Police, public order and land. Police, public order and land are not under the control of Delhi government per se. Okay, now this is where your CBI and other things comes into the picture. Delhi Special Police Establishment Act, that is what gives the power to Central Bureau of Investigation. So CBI is a statutory body. Yes, because it is created through an act. Delhi Special Police Establishment Act, Central Bureau of Investigation. CBI has jurisdiction throughout the country by default. It should take states' permission. Only when states give prior consent, CBI will have access. Compared it to NIA, what is the difference? Extraterritorial jurisdiction is outside India. Extraterritorial jurisdiction is outside India, but NIA has by default it has a provision to run throughout the country, because terrorism will have multiple links, right? So it should not be hampered by red tapeism. Extraterritorial jurisdiction is what? Outside the country, to protect Indian assets, to protect Indian citizens, National Investigation Agency can go and file the cases. As I told you, there is a bomb blast in Pakistan in Gurudwara. That is one of the first cases registered by NIA. So that tells you that if there is a damage to Indian assets or Indian people outside the country, the jurisdiction of NIA will apply. Clear? Within the state, they have the overriding powers. They need not take the prior consent of the state governments. Again, this article is by Suhasini Haidar. This is related to IR. As all of you know, the simple story is this: how India and China has to make sure that we have to be friends together, and all the drama, self-explanatory. Simple prelims questions like Gavi or COVAX initiative. Gavi is an initiative of which organizations? This is something you hear. Yes. For example, that is one question. Just for idea sake, I am telling you. It may not be important, because when COVID was in the peak itself, UPSC did not give a lot of weightage to COVID. So we cannot expect COVID will have a lot of weightage. Pangong Tso Lake. Yes, it's a freshwater lake. Pangong Tso Lake is a freshwater lake. Manogna?
Yes.
It's a freshwater lake? Sure. What is dendritic lake? What are dendritic lakes? Is Red Sea a lake or a sea? Why is Red Sea so saline? Sorry, Dead Sea, right? Dead Sea. Why is Dead Sea so saline? Okay, what is the specialty of Pangong Tso Lake? Vallabh? It's a brackish saltwater lake, but the problem is it doesn't have a drainage system. It doesn't have a drainage system. Dendritic lakes, the lakes which doesn't have drainage will get saline over a period of time. Just because it is in Himalayas, it doesn't mean Santosh is thinking the same thing, right? It is in Himalayas, how can it be a saltwater lake? Yes, again that is where simple basic questions will come into the picture. Yes, so all of you must have seen the Three Idiots movie, right? The lake in the climax. Yes, that is the same lake, just for information. Okay, when you go for Bharat Darshan after getting into service, probably will visit it. Yes, now data localization. Any prelims question in and around data localization? GDPR has already been asked. Good. Then
country and their policies.
country and their policies, but again it's not official, right? We did not say data localization is an official policy of Indian government, but when it comes to economic transaction, RBI has mandated that all financial transactions should be data localized. As rightly pointed out, Osaka track is also linked to data localization. As free flow of data is encouraged. Osaka track promotes data free flow with trust. Yes, Osaka, Japan initiated that particular initiative which says data free flow with trust should be there. So you might, worst case scenario, come in the news that what is Osaka track related to, or Doha peace talks are related to what? So Doha, WTO, yes or no? Doha peace talks are related to Afghanistan and Taliban, heralded by Russia, right? One of the key players is Russia also. Doha peace talks. Again, basic idea sake.
Did RBI mandate that they have to be stored in India, or that a copy has to be stored in India?
They have to be stored in India, and the copy can be mirrored for analytical purposes. That means you can send them, analyze them, but it has the origin has to be within the country. Mirroring was never objected by India. That is one important thing you have to remember. Mirroring, in the sense, the technical term mirroring is related to copying of the data. I can have a original source copy here, but I can replicate the data and use it in another countries for analytical purposes. For example, Paytm headquarters for analysis is in Canada. So how will Paytm analyze all its user data? Only by sending that particular thing, right? Okay. So again, worst case scenario, really worst case scenario, 2 front war, 2.5 front war we have discussed. Yes, these are the terms related to which, like insurgencies, Pakistan and China. So here 2 front is Pakistan and China. Now basic prelims questions. Shanghai Cooperation Organization, is India a member or not? Yes. Does Deepthi have something on her cheek? No? Are you an ENT overnight? You know, ENTs look through the ear, not eat through the ear. Okay. So yes, please. SCO, is India a member or not? Yes. Obviously. J, what is J? Japan, America and India. What is RIC? Russia, India and China. So all these are forums, right? Trilateral, bilateral, multilateral forums. So prelims questions will be, how many of you know what is New Development Bank? Yes, please raise your hands, I want to see. New Development Bank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, Sumant? Come now, Santosh. BRIC Bank is also known as New Development Bank. Very simple, right? Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank. What is it called as? Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank. Okay, don't worry. New Development Bank is renamed as BRICS Bank, right? It's BRICS Bank is renamed as New Development Bank, whereas AIIB is different. So what is the difference between AIIB and NDB? Who heads what? Right? Who has the largest share? Does China have more share in NDB or AIIB? Why? During COVID, if you remember, we have taken a loan from AIIB and people claimed that we are taking money from China. But AIIB is an alternative to World Bank that we have created. So it's not Chinese money, it's everyone's money. So prelims questions are again focused on this kind of data. Are we clear? Yes.
How is Asian Development Bank, AIIB and New Development Bank
Are different. So again, the capital invested AIIB is more dominated by China hypothetically, whereas in BRICS everybody is an equal partner. Yes or no? See, again, IMF and the World Bank, the Bretton Woods twins have more or less defeated their own purpose by playing from the Western countries' ideology, right? So America used to dominate IMF and World Bank. It decides to lend loans on their own basis. So all these up and developing countries created their own fund to help each other out, right? So BRICS want to create an alternative leadership to the unipolar world. So in the new multipolar world, probably BRICS Bank will be more powerful because it will have a lot of sources. Whereas East Asia or Asia is still developing and it needs a lot of funding. China controls more or less the entire Asian atmosphere, right? So it created alternative powerhouse. So if I give you a loan, automatically you will be indebted to me. I will have more control over you in one way or the other. Are we clear? Next. What is difference between SAARC and BIMSTEC? Which countries are there in SAARC? Which countries are not there in SAARC? How many of you know the answer? Yes, Sumana? The difference countries, if you add and multiply both, SAARC and BIMSTEC, only 2 countries will be left. Which are those 2 countries? We will add 2 countries, we will remove 2 countries, right? Subtraction and addition. So Pakistan and Afghanistan are not there in BIMSTEC, they are there in SAARC. Afghanistan is also there? Sure. In SAARC it is there, right? In BIMSTEC, what are the extra countries? Myanmar and Thailand. Yes, these 2 are extra countries. So addition and subtraction, that's all you have to do. And SAARC, IRNSS, did you find out? Is it a regional navigation system or is it a global system? Regional navigational system. So IRNSS is more applicable to SAARC rather than BIMSTEC alone. Okay, clear? Yes. Which country is closer to Andaman and Nicobar Islands? Yes. Yes. Indonesia is closer to Andaman and Nicobar Islands, not Myanmar. In the question that UPSC asked, Indonesia was the answer. Okay. Among the given 4, Indonesia was definitely the answer. But in general, which country is more closer to Andaman and Nicobar Islands? India, Myanmar, Indonesia, Bangladesh. I will repeat. India, Myanmar, Indonesia, Bangladesh. You should see the right map. I think Myanmar is 60 kilometers, whereas Indonesia is 160 kilometers. Find out and let me know. I will publicly modify. See, Sorry?
Was Myanmar in the option of that question?
No.
I think
So obviously, I'm not talking about that question alone, right? I'm talking in general, which country is closer to Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Tomorrow you find me, we will collectively gain some new knowledge. Yes, as far as my knowledge goes, it's probably Myanmar. I might be wrong. Okay, so yes. Is there an age bracket for ASHA workers? Yes. Is there an age bracket for ASHA workers? ASHA workers work under which scheme popularly? When you hear ASHA workers, what is the scheme that they function under? ICDS, Integrated Child Development Scheme, Anganwadis and ASHA workers, right? But they will be expanded to multiple other purposes, but they technically come from ICDS, Anganwadis and ASHA workers. Okay, so able-bodied women are preferred over senior citizens and others. So ASHA has a particular age bracket. Clear? Now again, as I will provide the details, but remember, ASHA workers are very important, because when you see anything from population policy all the way till COVID, everywhere ASHA workers play a very prominent role. Yes or no? They are the first line of defense in primary healthcare sector in India, more or less. They are spearheading the polio vaccination. They are also the ones who have who promote behavioral change. Yes, and lot of preventive medication or preventive medicine is encouraged by ASHA workers. So ASHA workers are very, very important for the country. Now, what are the parameters for global hunger index? Not an important question, because we are not in right appreciative tone. So just remember, what are the parameters of global hunger index? You can read them, but when you read them, you should know why you are reading them. That is why I am telling you. If you open any magazine or any website worth its salt, you will find all the details. That is not important, but you need to know why you are focusing on what you are focusing. Right. So this is an important article for social justice and governance perspective, that COVID may have doubled the poverty in India. Now in economy, in GS paper 3, prelims questions can be like, what is usual sample status? What is usual sample status? What is poverty line? How do I define poverty line? Yes or no? So what are the parameters that are used by Suresh Tendulkar committee? That is more important. I hope you understand. So please focus on poverty lines per se. See, this is by a different organization, right? Where is it? Pew, I think. Yeah, Pew Research Center. But the thing is, this is not official poverty line of India. India have its own poverty line in the name of Suresh Tendulkar committee recommendations. So what are the parameters used by Suresh Tendulkar committee recommendations is more useful to you than anything else. Clear? Yes. When you read it, focus more on money versus calories. Is it based on calorie or money? Is Suresh Tendulkar committee focused more on calories or on money, or what is the link between calories and money? Sorry? Calorie, education and health is considered by Suresh Tendulkar committee report. Okay. We are still following Suresh Tendulkar. We haven't updated our poverty line since 2011, because Rangarajan committee report says poverty level is higher than Suresh Tendulkar. So government did not appreciate that. See, no government in its right mind want to accept that, right? In my government, poverty increased. Yes or no? Everybody wants to say poverty reduced. But we can use COVID as an opportunity to modify that line so that we can put the blame on COVID. Yes, what gets measured gets improved. Next, so scientific temper, it's not a bad thing, right? So probably if people realize that there is, you know, a visible growth of gray cells if you practice Gayatri mantra, it's one form of meditation. If there is an empirical data which proves that gray cells actually increase by reciting that mantra, people might go in a peaceful way. So if everybody starts practicing it, that's a good thing, right? Society will become more peaceful. Yes or no? Santosh? Positive sign. So there is already empirical data which shows that like any form of meditation will increase your gray cells. Yes, all of you know the gray cells, right? Gray matter in the brain. The more the gray matter, the better. Yes. I hope all of you are practicing meditation daily. No? How many of you meditate daily? Good. Have you heard about Hercule Poirot? Hercule Poirot. Hercule Poirot. Yes. Yes, Sharad?
Sir, he's that detective, French detective.
He's a Belgian, he will be offended. Okay, he's a Belgian detective in Agatha Christie novels. Agatha Christie, you must have heard about her name. She is a very famous murder mystery writer. Yes, next to the Bible, she sold more number of books. So she is very, very popular, and all the latest movies that you see nowadays are sourced from her books. So Hercule Poirot. Okay, so he keeps talking about the gray matter. Unlike Sherlock Holmes, he doesn't detect, he sits and thinks. So that is why he compares gray matter is more important. So that is how I brought that discussion. Now Ranthambore tigers. Ranthambore is where? Rajasthan. All of you know the basic detail. Now National Tiger Conservation Authority is created on which statutory act? Deepti again. We have appointed Deepti for acts. Right. Yes. Deepti is practicing the art of stone throwing. Wildlife Protection Act. True. NTCA. Wildlife Protection Act only. National Tiger Conservation Act is there for NTCA. Yes. We have successfully created divisions among them. Good. Okay. Anyone know the right answer? Wildlife Protection Act 1972 is the source for National Tiger Conservation Authority. Maybe. Project Tiger comes under which institution? Project Tiger is headed by what? Whom? NTCA, right? NTCA heads. NTCA created. Sorry? Census. Everything related to tiger is NTCA except TX2. TX2. Whose initiative is TX2? How many of you know the answer? TX2. Deepti? Okay, not Deepti, sorry. Yes. Sushmita? You are appointed for environment. No, you don't want the appointment? Okay. Yes, Sindhu?
World Wildlife Fund.
World Wildlife Fund started the TX2. TX2 is doubling tigers population by 2022. Okay? Yes, TX2. Now, Vishwanath will tell us what is St. Peter's resolution or meeting. What is that? Declaration. St. Petersburg Declaration. Yes? Snow leopards. Okay. See, again, as I told you, batch. Whenever you read about tigers, read everything about tigers in one sitting. Yes or no? Clear? It becomes, or it makes your life very very easy. St. Petersburg Declaration is about tiger conservation only. All the 13 tiger range countries come into the picture during that particular declaration. Yes. Worst case scenario, places in the news. Again, it's very very slim chances, personal opinion, your luck might favor you. So Houthi rebels are making advantage towards Marib city. So where is Marib? Worst case, I'm really skeptical about this, but you should be aware that such kind of questions can come. Yes, so it's in Yemen. Very simple, right? Yemen. Again, if the entire country is in the news on a repeated basis, for example, during Syrian ISIS campaign, ISIS was like going forward, coming back, so they asked the question from right to left or left to right. But again, Yemen, I don't think the issue is about right to left, right? So again, if it soaks in the news for 2 to 3 months continuously from now, make sure you by heart the map of Yemen. Okay. Yes, International Criminal Court, ICC, ICJ, I told you to find the difference. Again, see, I am not giving you data because data is very easy to find, but you need to remember why you are remembering that particular topic. That is more important. That connection has to be established. Now, who will be the lucky person? Yes, Yashashwini. You raised the hand, right? Okay. Okay. So, how many of you can explain to me the relation between bond yield and economy? So yes, if a simple question is like bond yields are increasing, especially government bond yields are increasing in India, is it a symptom or is it a indicator that Indian economy is doing good? If government securities of India, the yield is increasing, be very clear, if the government securities of India yield is increasing, does that tell that economy is in good hands? Application oriented question in Indian economy, understand very clearly. If government security of India yield is increasing, does that tell that Indian economy is in good hands or in a good position? Create a correlation. First of all, you need to know what is bond yield. Yes, the other day I told you what is bond yield. If bond prices are increasing, yields will come down. If bond prices are decreasing, yields will increase. Yield is your profit in simple terms. Yielding, right? You are getting something out of that. If you are purchasing something for 100 rupees and you are getting 105 rupees after 1 year, your profit is only 5%. But if you are purchasing something for 90 rupees and if you are getting 105 rupees after a particular amount of time, your yield has increased, your profits increased. So the cheaper the bond I purchase, higher my yields. But why will someone sell bonds at a cheaper price? When nobody is buying the bonds, I will incentivize you by selling the bonds. Yes or no? So demand and supply and bond yields. So if bond yields are increasing, that means bond price are decreasing. Yes, that means demand is less. So it's a good thing that Indian economy. Think about it. If I am not investing in bond yields, means I have alternative places to invest. When will I come and invest in government bonds? When there is no other investment avenue. Yes or no? Or the interest rate of government bonds is very high. Only two scenarios. But normal common sense dictates that government bonds interest rates are very, very less. I know most of you are skipping or bouncers for most of you. No? But keep it very simple. If I am giving you 3% interest, okay, and Sharath is giving you 10% interest. Who will you give the loan to? Sharath, right? Why? If you give 100 rupees to Sharath, probably he will return you 110 rupees after 1 month or 1 year. If you give to me 100 rupees, I am giving you only 3 rupees. But you don't know Sharath. He might take your 100 rupees and run away to foreign country. Yes or no? But I am stable. You know me. I am here. Right? So you prefer stability over risk. So you give money to me, that is government. But only when you don't have any other avenues. Let's say Sumana is very stable. All of you know that Sumana is your gang leader. So she is giving you 5% interest. Yes? Then neither Sharath nor me, probably Sumana. When all other avenues die up, you come to me. I hope you understand. So you have to make that logical connections. Only then your economy will become very, very easy. See, this is the power of daily reading, right? You get an opportunity to sing that particular topic. I know some of you didn't even understand one single word of what I said, but it's okay. Why? When you go home and read what is bond yield, what is the relation between bond yield and bond price, and what is the relation between bond yield and overall economy. May not be tomorrow, may not be after a week, but after 1 month, when you read it again, the topic will sink in. Just imagine you doing the same in May, you will be in a panic mode. Yes or no? And you have a lot of data to mug up. Government securities are considered as most stable. As I told you, governments cannot default technically. Yes. Right. So that covers the Saturday's newspaper. I hope all of you will remember all these areas and try to work on them. Yes. The most important things are, one is bond yields, most highly probable question. Yes. The other one is lieutenant governor, that is also very probable. Yes. What are the other topics that I have discussed? Non-fungible tokens is also very probable, because whenever there is a technological change, UPSC gives it a lot of weightage. What is the technology that drives cryptocurrency? Blockchain technology. Okay. Now simply understand non-fungible tokens. So the advantage is trust. The most important advantage is trust. If Santosh is saying that, sir, I have created something, and if he is selling it to me, I need to know he is actually the producer and that is not copied, or there is no exclusivity. There is exclusivity, right? That means it should be belonging only to me. That trust mechanism is very difficult to create in online transactions. Yes or no? See, if you are selling a photo, I have taken a picture. Let's say Ramakrishna here, he has taken a picture of me, right? He is saying it's exclusive picture. He might have copied it in the laptop. Yes, or other things, or he may not have taken that picture in the first place. So what guarantees do I have? I will authenticate them through blockchain, non-fungible tokens. So it will give me that guarantee. Let's say you purchased a Picasso painting, what will you do? Before purchasing it, common sense dictates, you will bring art gallery owners and they will verify the authenticity of that particular picture. Yes. So in online platforms, I created a song or anything, what guarantees do I have? Very difficult. So if you see today's newspaper, in Andhra there is a hamlet where barter system exists. Yes or no? Barter system is what? Exchange of goods without money or in any medium, right? It's more about the trust value or personal understanding. For local communities it can work, but there are problems with barter system. All of you must have read basic NCERTs or NMOS, right? You know what is barter system, what are the issues of barter system. Leader of opposition, that is also important. He is the Google Lakshmikanti, right? Okay. Anything and everything related to tigers and elephants are important. Okay, obviously. Right. So Sunday's newspaper, there are hardly any news. The most important thing is NFT, non-fungible tokens. Right. Any questions? So how many questions approximately? Around 10 to 15? 21. Subject to, we'll skim it to 15. Yes. So it's 110% worth your time to invest in these areas. Trust me, when you write full length tests and all India marks, you'll be very happy that you have done this basic research. Clear? See, you need not Google them. You can find them in any standard material. That is what I keep saying. But when you read that particular topic in that particular source, make sure you pay extra attention. As I told you, you can convert all the PDFs, right? 15 to 20 PDFs into 1 mega PDF and keep searching. So when you see tiger, automatically it's important. Clear? Yes. Batch your current affairs, your life will get very, very easier. Right.
Sir, can you share the difference between auxiliary midwife
And Anganwadi is wise. Fine. I will definitely. Asha workers I will send. Anything else? Any questions? So ethics class will start on 24th, the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 1 hour only. I won't be eating your time. So just 1 hour. I hope you have read that particular book that I have recommended to you. Yes. So after that 1 hour is not a huge amount of deal. Yes. Again, it's a voluntary class. If you feel like 1 hour can be used elsewhere productively, you can invest there. If you want to attend, you can attend. Clear? Yes. Okay, then see you all tomorrow. Right. Please find out and come to the classes. Like whatever we have discussed. Right. Thank you.